you have to understand something, that as your frequency changes, you see, you know, you've got other people, places, and things, and people sometimes get a little freaked out by this story, but just be with it, which is as your frequency changes, it doesn't mean that the lower, slower frequencies are bad and wrong. They're not. They're just different. They're different frequencies, and the laws of physics reminds us that energy begets energy. It's the metaphor I use, which is if you take oil and water, you can try and emulsify it, and for a split second it'll look like it's a nice salad dressing. Leave it alone for a minute, it all separates. It's not because water is better than oil. It's because they're different frequencies. This is just the way it goes. So doing this work, you are shown that when the frequencies start to shift, I'm not saying, because especially when I work with partners and stuff like that, and they're like, oh my God, if she doesn't do this, is it over? I'm like, don't worry about that. Don't worry about what you're going to do or what has to happen. Continue to do your work, because the greatest thing that quantum physics gives us, metaphysics gives to us, is that we do this, everything is evident. You don't have to do a pros and cons list on anything. I always remind you guys, you're getting out the old paper and pen for a little pros and cons list? The answer is no. Don't do anything. Just keep doing this, what we're talking about, whatever that means to you. You do it in your way. There's many, you guys do it your way. The idea is all you need to do is move from judgment to observation, be in the discernment, and yes, there are natural endings to relationships. It's not because it's bad or wrong. It's like saying the size 4 shoe that I used to wear when my foot was a size 4 was wrong, because now it's a 6. It was perfect when I was a 4. Now that I'm a 6, I can keep trying to slam my foot into that size 4 shoe, and I can even hobble around town and pretend that I'm okay, which is mostly what folks do. My invitation is take it off and wear the shoe that fits. That's going to be a new bracelet. Wear the shoe that fits, and it's effortless. It's effortless. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, but we have to keep being with this, because I'm picking up some interesting energy. You guys are flying. I love it. I couldn't be more excited for you. But it really is the sensation. It feels resonant. It feels peaceful. That's how you know that you're being with the option and the discernment in a way that is aligned for you. Even if everybody in your vortex says that is bad and that is wrong, you can be quiet with yourself and say, this is my opinion. This is where I sit. And there will be an eternal peace. Even when the shite is hitting the fan around you, you'll just feel this sensation of peace. That's what we're moving towards. And it is not very difficult. It's like when I say if we're going to, do contract, or you guys that are entrepreneurs and you're working with patients or clients, it's pretty effortless. You just, share what you can, how you can assist. And if they're interested, they say yes. And if they're not, they say no, and you move on to the next person or the next group or whatever it is. It's very effortless. If you're going for a job and you say, this is what I can offer, and you also are aware of what it is that they can offer to you, if there's a sensation of peace, then you follow through with it. But everybody, because it's like, well, I gotta get a job, I gotta make money, I gotta do this. And I get it, because we're in the third dimension. I'm not making fun of anybody. But the idea is that just keeps you enslaved. It keeps you in the matrix. It's time, because ultimately what I'm saying, and you're starting to experience this, is when you can get off of managing the circumstances. Circumstances do not matter. Your state of being